Everybody knows some rappers exaggerate their lyrics, but sometimes the music is real. This is the story of Taymor McIntyre, better known as Tay K or TK. At just 16 years old, his life would spiral into a real-life crime story involving a cross-country manhunt, the U.S. Marshals, and a song that would later be used against him in court. It all started with one phone call. TK's friends called him with a plan. They were going to rob a house. But this wasn't a random target. The plan came from a girl, the girlfriend of the man who lived in the house. She promised it would be easy. She claimed she would let them in, and once the robbery was over, they would split the money. TK, the youngest in the group, was given a simple task: grab valuables and stay out of the way. To him, it probably felt like a bad decision, but not a life-ending one. He was wrong. When the group arrived at the house, things already felt off. The girl stopped answering her phone. Then she finally texted back, "My bad, my boyfriend's roommates are still here." That wasn't part of the plan. There were now more people inside the house than expected. They argued, they debated leaving, they hesitated, but eventually they went forward anyway. The girl reassured them, "It'll be fine. What could go wrong?" Everything. The moment they entered the house, the situation spiraled. Inside were TK and his friends, the girl and her friends who knew about the plan, the girl's boyfriend, the boyfriend's roommate. What followed was pure chaos. While TK ran through the house grabbing items, others held the boyfriend and roommate at gunpoint. Then someone panicked. The boyfriend tried to run. Someone reached for a weapon. Shots rang out. Bang, bang, bang. One person was shot in the shoulder. People fled in every direction. The robbery had turned into a violent felony, and the consequences were no longer theoretical. Police quickly tracked the group down. The police didn't waste time. TK was arrested, cuffed, and questioned. He cried, he talked, he tried to explain that he wasn't the shooter, that he was just the youngest one there, running through the house, grabbing things, panicking like everyone else. For the moment, it looked like mercy. TK was sent home on house arrest. An ankle monitor was locked around his leg. Officers told him to wait while prosecutors decided his fate. Days passed. Then the real threat arrived. An officer looked at him and said it casually, almost like it didn't matter. "You're looking at decades." TK froze. He pushed back immediately. "I'm 16. The officer didn't hesitate. "This is Texas. Texas, 16 is old enough to lose everything." In that moment, the situation became real. This wasn't juvenile detention. This wasn't a slap on the wrist. This was adult court, adult charges, adult time. TK wasn't just facing prison. He was staring at a sentence that could erase his entire life before it even started. And the pressure was building fast. Every step he took, the ankle monitor reminded him, they're watching, they're deciding, and when they decide, it's over. Fear took control, and fear pushed TK toward a decision that would make everything worse. Terrified, TK made a fatal decision. Instead of waiting for trial, he cut off his ankle monitor, and he ran. Once he crossed state lines, local police stepped back. The case was handed to the U.S. Marshals, a move typically reserved for dangerous fugitives. While on the run, TK did something almost unbelievable. He started posting online. Photos with fans, captions mocking law enforcement, music previews. One song stood out, a track he had already recorded. It was called The Race. The race was about running from police, outsmarting the system, never getting caught. When TK was finally captured and extradited back to Texas, the song exploded. It went viral. It went platinum. A remix featured 21 Savage. Everyone heard it, including the judge. In court, prosecutors made a controversial move.
They used TK's own song as evidence, arguing it showed lack of remorse and glorified the crime. The defense argued freedom of speech. The judge allowed it. The case grew even more controversial when the girl who planned the robbery received a much lighter sentence, eventually probation, while TK faced extreme time. In the end, TK received 55 years for the robbery case. Later, he received additional time for a separate murder case, bringing his sentence to decades behind bars. A teenager, one bad decision, a viral song, and a system that showed no mercy. Tay K's story became a warning, not just about crime, but about how fast youth, fear, and fame can destroy a life.